I was addicted to porn for 6 years. I eventually quit at 19, so I'd say I'm pretty credible because most guys never quit, ever. If they do, it's because they just lose interest in porn. They've got a wife, they just stop watching it. I quit at 19. When all I wanted to do was watch it, I quit. But it still took 6 years. So if I'd have known the things I'm going to teach in this video, it's just 3 things, I'd have quit in months as opposed to years. You're going to save so much time. Okay, so step one, less fap. This is my system, which I came up with, and it's how it sounds. This week, simply just fap less than you did last week. It's that simple. So if you watch porn, I don't care, 10 times last week, watch it 8 times this week, 5 times next week, 3 times the week after. Don't overcomplicate it. Just watch it less and less each week. 1 week, in the next few months, you'll wake up and be like, oh, I've watched porn once this week. A couple months back, I was doing it twice a day. That's cool. I can go live my life now. I can stop feeling like a loser. Now you might be thinking, well, this is stupid. This is common advice, obviously. The common advice online for quitting porn is quit cold turkey. Get onto NoFap, which is where you never watch porn again. So you've gone from being completely addicted, getting onto NoFap, and cutting porn out completely. On paper, it sounds great. Yeah, you'll quit porn in 2 weeks because you've just cut it out completely. But as we all know, we all get 1 or 2 days in, relapse, think we've failed, so we relapse again. Tell ourselves, oh, we're on day 0. The day's ruined. I might as well just fap all day. We'll start again tomorrow. That happens every time. Why? Because we've just rushed into it. We've gone from doing it every day, addicted, done it 1,000 times, to getting onto NoFap, never doing it again, and expecting it to work out. You can't just go from one extreme to the other because you're not ready for this. You're not ready to quit porn cold turkey. That's why you need to progressively deload how much you watch it, which is simply just watching it less and less each week, to the point you're watching it, once a week. At that point, you're not addicted, it's not an issue. Ideally, that's when you get onto NoFap, right? Go to 0, but don't be worrying and fussing about it at that point. You will get to that point, it won't take you long. You might fail, you might mess up, you might tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna watch porn 5 times this week, and you do it 7 times. That is fine, okay? It's not even a fail, because just remind yourself, you're trying to quit porn. Most guys are losers. They're not even trying to quit, and they don't even realise how bad porn is for them. You're watching an unedited video trying to quit porn so you can get ahead of your competition, so you can stop feeling like a loser and hating yourself. You're ahead of everyone, right? So don't beat yourself up about it, because when you beat yourself up, you know what happens? You end up watching porn again because you make yourself feel shit. When you feel shit, you watch porn. So forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just understand you're on a great path. So if you mess up, who cares? Just watch it less and less each week. Imagine a skinny kid walking into the gym, right? It's day 1. He's got a skinny neck. He's tiny, right? Imagine him going to the heaviest weights, lifting 100 kilograms. You'd look at him like, you're retarded. What are you doing? You just got it. I can't lift that. I've been going for years, right? You'd say, go to the lightest weight. You're small. What are you doing? Just go to the light. It's stupid, isn't it? You just feel like, okay, go and lift the lightest weight. Then next week, lift the weight that's slightly heavier. Still light, it's just slightly heavier, because that's the level he's at, right? You'd be thinking, well, yeah, that's obvious. You're doing what this retard's doing. You're going to the heaviest weight that you're not ready for. Oh, but next week I'll try again on the same heavy weight. I nearly died this week, I can't do it, but next week I'll do it. It's like, why are you staying on NoFap? Why are you trying to quit porn cold turkey? You can't rush it because you're just not ready for that. With less fap, you can still watch porn, just less and less each week. You're getting benefits each week, because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. The way I see it is, if you watch porn 10% less, you got 10% more testosterone, 10% less anxiety, 10% more confidence. It's that simple, okay? You don't need to quit cold turkey to experience benefits. And finally, you're just making progress towards quitting porn. After years and years of struggle, on less fap, within 1 or 2 weeks, you've made a lot of progress. If you go from watching it 10 times in a week to 6 times in a week, right? If you do that within 2 weeks, that's like 50% progress, 40% progress. That's huge. In 2 weeks, you'll feel great on less fap. It's the best way to quit. Get onto that. Forget NoFap. Stop trying to rush it. Just watch it less and less each week and you'll be fine. Quickly, by the way, there's no pressure, but the link below is my porn quitting course. Just got all the hacks, the secrets, the tips that I could give you that will help you quit even faster. It's very cheap. The price is going up soon, but it supports me. You'll quit faster. Check it out if you're interested. Now, the next tip I'll give you will help you with less fap, okay? And it'll also help you have a good life. Improve your shit life. That's step 2. You're probably thinking, well, how does that relate to porn? When your life is shit, you're sad, you've got no purpose, you've got nothing going on, you're just not happy. When you're not happy, what do? Turn to porn, you turn to video games, you turn to junk food to make yourself feel not happy. It's that simple. Your life is shit, so you're unhappy, so you turn to porn to make yourself feel not unhappy, right? Obviously, it doesn't work. You feel happy for a second on porn, video games, junk food. Then as soon as it's done, you feel sad again. But in the moment, when you're sad, you just want something easy to do, right? Like porn. So you turn to that. That is because your life is shit. If we improve our lives, which is easy, so that we're not unhappy, then the need for porn is not there. Our happiness is already here. We don't need porn, okay? If our happiness is here, we need porn because we're just sad. But if our happiness is here, which we'll get to if we improve our lives, the need for porn goes away. So how do we improve our shit lives so that we're just happy all the time? You just set goals, right? If you don't have a goal, then I'm not surprised you're addicted to porn and unhappy. Men have always had a mission and a goal and something to accomplish and conquer. Whether it's, a war, another village, another tribe, we've always had something to do. We've always had something to keep our minds busy. Otherwise, we're just wankers. We just watch porn all day like losers, right? That's what the cavemen would have done. But they had to protect their village. They had a purpose. They didn't have time to think about being sad. They had shit to do. We don't have that anymore, right? That's why everyone's depressed and addicted to porn and losers and hate themselves. If you just set goals, number one, your life's improved, so you're just happy. Two, you got hope for the future because you got things to look forward to now, achieving your goals. And three, you'll just quit porn simultaneously. Porn will just go away. That's what happens when you're happy. So set goals, making money online so you get rich, getting a great body so girls want you, improving any skill you want so that, it helps you in your life. Whatever your goal is, set 1 to 3 long-term goals that you can obsess about every day, that you can achieve and have it for the future, and know how good your life now, right? You're going to work towards your goals every day. Keep your mind away from porn so you're distracted doing something you actually enjoy. And then one day you'll wake up and all your goals will be achieved. Now, that's just the best possible life. Simply just write the goals down. If you don't do this, then you deserve to be addicted because I was feeling depressed one day. I wrote my goals down, instantly my happiness doubled instantly just by writing it down. Each day working towards the goals is great, and I don't even have time to think about porn. So set goals so your life improves so that the need for porn just disappears. Last tip I'll give you is sort of similar to number 2. Improve your mental health. Who watches porn? The sad guy who's got no friends, lonely, depressed, or the happy, confident, social, charismatic guy who's got an addiction to porn? Obviously this guy, because he's sad, so he turns to porn to make himself feel not sad. If we improve our mental health, which is simple, we don't need porn. It's really that simple. Sad people watch porn, happy people don't. Happy people may watch porn once a month. It's not an addiction. It's not 3 times a day, okay? When you're sad, you watch porn, right? So how do we improve our mental health? Number 1, exercise, because we're human beings. That's what we do, okay? Just go to the gym, walk, run, whatever, every single day. Second thing, gratitude journal. It may sound gay, but it works. Just write down each morning what you're grateful for. 1 to 3 things. You could just write down one word because it just... you're always looking at Instagram at these guys that, they've got the car, the girls, the this, or that. Just do the opposite. Look what you have that other people don't. There's people in war-torn countries that don't have a mum, a house, a car, warmth, whatever. Write it down. Think about what you have that others don't. Imagine your life without it. Imagine if you didn't have arms and legs. Now come back to reality. Understand you do have arms and legs and be grateful for it. This will make you a more grateful person, obviously. And it was shown that when you're grateful, it's impossible to be anxious. Okay, so try it. Watch your anxiety go away. The last thing for mental health, I want you to do each day, even if it's just for 30 seconds, meditate. This is when you focus on your breath. You breathe in and out. Focus as hard as you can on the breath. What's going to happen is you're going to get a random thought half a second in, okay? That's fine. That does not mean you failed. That means it's working. When you get a random thought of a girl, a guy, whatever, something you got to do later, when you recognize you get that thought, bring your attention back to the breath. That's how you meditate. That's like one leveled up in meditation skill. Meditation just obviously makes you more mindful and present because you're just focusing on one thing. Instead of focusing on 10 different things at once, like what have you done yesterday, what are you doing later, this girl, what did they say to you, like, all that shit just shuts up, yeah? You're just thinking about one thing and one thing only. You're going to be more present, more mindful, when you're more present and mindful, there's no anxious or depressing thoughts in your head. That demon inside you that tells you you're shit, you're not good enough or whatever, is gone, right? Because most of the thoughts people get are bad thoughts. So the less bad thoughts you get, the less chance you have to feel bad and depressed and anxious, the less chance you are to watch porn. So meditate every day. Gratitude and exercise to improve your mental health, so the need for porn goes away. Combine that with setting goals so your life is good, and less FAP, where you're just watching porn less and less. You'll quit porn, like you'll set a record time to quit porn, right? Even if you don't do it, even if you fail some weeks, that's fine. Just keep sticking on the path. You'll wake up one day and you've not watched porn in a month. It's that simple to quit. You'll start loving yourself again. So I hope this helps. Please subscribe if it did, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough, and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.